Yo, what's good, guys? This is Hicks MMA Fitness, and this topic came across my mind while I was like walking. So we're gonna talk about if you're a complete beginner, newbie, green, vanilla into martial arts, like no combat sports experience at all. I feel like it's gonna be a good video, and because I've talked to a few people who've always wanted to get into martial arts, but you know, they just always have that anxiety or fear of trying something new. I'll say this: start it off as a hobby. You know, make sure you have fun, and just have fun with it. Experiment with it. Just don't take it serious. Probably for the first 6 months, and then depending on how you feel, after your first 6 months, it's like, okay, now I want to get into like more competitive. I want to get more into the competitive scene. So the next 6 months, then that's when you really start training harder, sparring harder. And I say, like, sparring, it's not like a full fight. Sparring, you want to go 70%. You want to go anywhere from 50 to 60, right? 70 at most. Sometimes 80, depending on who you feel comfortable with. Because there's certain people that I can go hard with in sparring versus others that I kind of have to kick it down a notch. So then, after basically a year of training, you could probably get into your first competition, and I would say that if you're doing like Muay Thai or like kickboxing or like boxing, but let's say if you're doing like something like jiu-jitsu, you probably want to like get into your first competition probably within the first like 2-3 months to get those nerves out. And I'm talking if you're a complete beginner, man. I'm telling you, if you get nervous of competition, that is a good thing. That's a good fucking thing, because that shows you care. And I'll give this another piece of advice too. Don't try to win in practice. And I'm not gonna lie, not to sound a hypocrite, I still need to work on that. The older I get, and just the time that I'm in a period of my life right now, I'm doing a lot of reflecting because I'm currently not training at the moment due to like personal reasons. It really helped me like mature and really just realize like practice is practice. Practice is not competition. So that's another piece of advice I'll give to complete beginners. And I just want to end this video on one last note. Don't go in there with the ego. Do not go in there with the ego. Like, personally, me, like, I have an ego, but I know how to tap into it. Versus like other people who have a big ego. They feel like they could take on anybody because they got big old muscles, this, that, and the third, because they're bigger and stronger than people physically. Oh man, if you go in an attitude like that, you're gonna get humbled real quick. Like, I've been submitted by guys who are smaller than me, half my size. I've gotten this shit kicked out of me by people half my size, smaller than me. So I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you just want to be a student of the art. Always want to absorb knowledge at all times. Even if you really want to get to the higher level, you gotta take your mental reps. You have to watch, technique, different YouTube videos with different techniques, especially if you want to get good at something. For example, I'm trying to get good at butterfly guard. From me being a wrestler who wrestled for 6 years, I'm not used to be on my butt or back. But at the same time, since I have my blue belt jiu-jitsu, I want to acquire skill. So even though I'm not training right now, physically, I'm still getting my mental reps in, watching, different techniques on butterfly guard. So you definitely want to be a student in this game if you're planning to do this shit for the long term and you want to go at the highest level. Because personally, me, I could see myself doing martial arts till the day I die. I could see myself training the next generation. Like, this is my life. So yeah, guys, I really hope this video really helped anybody who's really thinking about getting into martial arts and they don't know where to start. Please take my advice if you want to. At the end of the day, I'm providing the information and it's up to you if you want to take it or not. With that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you think. And also, if anybody else who's experienced, you could leave some tips on this video too. With that being said, this is Hicks MMA Fitness signing out. Peace. Bye.